Hey, what's up guys? So not so long ago we did a top 3 of the most important balance changes that Elden Ring could have. And now we are going to do a top 5, so we are going to add number 4 and number 5 as some of the most important changes that Elden Ring could have. So enjoy number 4 and number 5 on the list. And we're going to go to number 4. Number 4, also widely regarded as a very important change, is the scaling of over-leveled phantoms. And this is not just true for PvP, this is actually also true for PvE. Any multiplayer interaction is boring and really unfair when it comes to over-leveled phantoms. I remember I did this in one stream where I would summon people for, bosses. We would do like kind of competing to fight Millennia, see like who could beat her, on their first try and whatnot. And I did not mind that people used anything they want because I just wanted to someone to beat the boss for me, pretty much. So we had someone from chat who came in with his max level build, and he just pretty much smoked Millennia. And this made me realize that anyone that plays the game with a password with their friend, they're not really getting a fun experience if their buddy can just, cheese the boss in a few seconds with a few swings. Just because they're over leveled. So I take over leveled personally from this experience. I realized that over level actually ruins the co-op experience. I think that's the main reason why this needs to change. But second, obviously, to that is that when you're performing an invasion and you have an over leveled phantom, they can also ruin the experience because they do way too much damage. So I think it's a simple concept, making over-leveled phantoms or scaling them down so that they match the kind of damage that the host level should have. So I mean, I don't know why this is so complicated. This was in Dark Souls 3, was not implemented very well, but it was still there. Doesn't seem to be there in Elden Ring. I think it's a very important change that they need to have. Honestly, I don't even know why I have to mention this. I thought, the devs should probably already have done this on their own, but here we are. I think this is also a very, very important change, and that's why it's number 4 on my list. Alright, now number 5. You might be surprised at what I picked for number 5, but here we go. We are talking about the defense-oriented spells. So when we look at spells, we're talking magic fortification, flame fortification, black flame protection, a barrier of gold. All the elemental or physical defense-oriented spells, all of these do like an insane amount of defense, like absolutely insane. And I think this needs to be adjusted in PvP because it's kind of like a it's kind of like a shutdown. Like you completely shut down the elemental or the damage that you're applying this buff. So I think these buffs should matter, of course, but I don't think it should be a complete shutdown of whatever damage type this is. So I think it should actually be reduced like significantly because these buffs are like ridiculously strong, like strong to the point where they make the damage type irrelevant. So I would suggest actually cutting in half the damage, the defense buff that they give. So instead of doing, 30% damage reduction, change it to like 15 and whatnot. So for the most part, I would say cut all of the defense for these in half. This is the 5th thing that I have on my list. All right, and that's going to be it for today. If you have not watched the top 3 most important changes that Elden Ring could have, I'm going to link it in the video description so you can take a look at it. All right, have a good one, guys.